On Sunday, May 8th, 2022, Montgomery County Fire and Rescue responded to Founding Farmers Restaurant in Potomac for the report of a person in cardiac arrest. A mother and daughter were riding together in the car on the way to enjoy a Mother's Day lunch. As they were approaching Founding Farmers, the mother started to complain of having chest pains. As the daughter parked the car, the mother suddenly lost consciousness and was unresponsive. The daughter immediately called 911 for assistance. Answering the call was PSECS Kelly Holmes. Kelly calmly instructed the daughter to assess her mother to make sure that she was breathing. And when it was determined that the patient was in cardiac arrest, Kelly was able to instruct the daughter to perform CPR until the arrival of MCFRS crews.
Hello.
What's the
my mom
address?
took it on my mom.
I
Mom
need
took
the
it on my
address.
mom.
Where are you?
Founding Farmers in Montgomery County.
Okay, are you inside or outside of the
I
restaurant?
went outside. We're in my car.
Okay, what color car are you in?
It's like a grayish blue.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I don't know. She just looked like she like lost consciousness.
Okay, is she awake right now?
No, she's out of consciousness. Please,
Okay,
someone
is
hurry
the
up.
car, I'm going to send help. Is the car in park?
Yes, it's in park. We're in park.
Okay, is she in the driver's seat?
No. I was driving.
Okay, I do have help on the way to the
Simone, is
Founding.
she okay?
Okay, is she breathing?
She's like gasping.
Okay, I need you to take her out of the car and lay her on the ground, flat on her back, okay? Okay, is she still unconscious? Okay, pump her chest hard and fast, at least twice per second and 2 inches deep, okay? Okay, I want to hear you counting to make sure you're going fast enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. You're doing great.
1, 2,
3,
4.
Very good. 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Keep going until the responders get there to take over. Keep going. 3, 4. 1, 2. Keep going.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're going to do this until someone can take over. Keep going.
All right, fine, over here.
All right, thank you. I'm disconnecting.
Engine 723 was the first unit to arrive on scene. The crew immediately began to assess the patient and found her to be pulseless with agonal respirations. High-performance CPR was initiated and an oral pharyngeal airway was placed, and ventilations were assisted via bag valve mask. An AED was placed on the patient and a shock was advised. The patient was defibrillated utilizing the AED and chest compressions were immediately resumed. During the next pulse check, the patient was found to have a palpable carotid pulse. Upon the arrival of Medic 708, the patient was quickly packaged for transport and moved to the unit. A 12 lead was performed and the patient condition and vitals were reassessed. The patient began to have purposeful movements and spontaneous respirations at a rate of 6 per minute. Assisted ventilations were continued via bag valve mask, end-tidal capnography was monitored, vascular access was obtained via IO, a fluid bolus of lactated ringers was administered, an amiodarone drip was initiated, and medical consult was performed with Suburban Hospital via EMRC. En route to the emergency department, the patient began to move her head and clench her jaw, causing her to bite her tongue, which made it difficult to provide the ventilations. Orders were obtained for the administration of ketamine to sedate the patient to properly provide ventilations and continue care. Upon arrival to Suburban, patient care was transferred to the staff. The patient was stabilized in the emergency department and moved to the ICU for continued care and treatment. The patient's condition continued to improve and she was weaned off sedation and extubated on May 10th. And 2 days later, she received an IACD, an automatic implantable cardioverter defibrillator. The chain of survival is integral in increasing the patient's chances of survival outcome in the event of a cardiac arrest. The daughter's early activation of 911 and the performing of high-quality CPR as directed by the 911 call taker, the early defibrillation utilizing the AED, and the post-cardiac arrest care provided by the crews on scene and en route to the hospital contributed to the successful outcome of this patient, who after suffering a cardiac arrest on Mother's Day, was discharged from the hospital neurologically intact on May 13th, 2022. Good job.